backtrack that way. Might have expanded.
He might be downstairs in my office.
Are you still in recess?
Yeah. Lynch Johnson stopped me the other day. He was cutting some trees along, it's still the South Fifth Street, but it turns out to Sierra. And he made a derogatory comment about the county spraying those trees and then not cleaning them up. Is that common practice?
Well, we spray them and just kill them?
Yeah. And then leave them stand?
Yeah. That is a lot quicker process.
Is Jack down there? What did you say about the engineer?
Sure.
Thank you.
Place for
They do it, you know, like on my farms. They've been doing that for quite a while. You know, I don't know if I've seen a county worker get out of a pickup with a chainsaw. Maybe the first couple of years I was on the board, but since then.
But I mean, these were like 20 feet tall. They're not, I'm not talking about.
You know, I mean, most of the time I try to spray them before they get 5 feet tall. Yeah.
But I couldn't imagine that those would have been killed by spray. I don't know, but I mean, there's some stumps out there that big around now on the road.
Oh, yeah. Kill us all.
I mean, once they get so big, you gotta shoot the saw. I mean, they're doing pretty good.
Well, and he did. He ended up cutting them down, but he wasn't very happy with it.
On the hiding place, didn't you?
When a tree blows down out of my grove into the ditch, the county ditch, gets partially on the road, it's in the, what's our response?
Mike typically tries to work with the landowner and get permission to push them back on their property and let them cut on up.
Does he have to get permission to do that? I mean, it's one thing for him to push it into the ditch. And
I mean, you're saying the tree's on your property,
well,
it's behind the fence,
yeah,
it
the
falls
stump,
into
yeah, the
it falls
stump,
into the road ditch.
yeah, and
And
on
Mike-
the road. I mean, Mike, I think what he, like, just call it out at night, tries to get somebody, get the tree off the road so it's not killed, get the tree.
Right.
And that's his primary first response.
Yep.
But after that, if he wants to get it out of the ditch and push it on the landowner's property, does he usually get permission to do that?
I think he usually works with them, works out some kind of agreement with them that, yeah, we'll put it back there and they'll take care of it. I mean, I think if, you know, push comes to shove, it ends up in our road ditch and, you know, they won't take any responsibility for cleaning it up, then we'll have to cut it up and haul it out of there.
Well, there's, you know, in this day and age, there's a lot of absentee landowners and a lot of renters live, a farm operator might live 30, 40 miles away. We'll come out of recess at this time. County engineers has arrived.
We've got one up on north of 190th on 27, M27 on the west side road. Very obvious, it's right in the farmyard and it fell into the deep ditch. And everything's down there. It's been there for a couple of weeks and there hasn't been anything done on it that I didn't know. It looks like somebody trimmed it off the road, but that was as far as it went. But they aren't going to be able to push it back on per se because it's
Yeah. It's on M27 where?
north of 190th on the west side of the road. You can't miss it if you go on M27 north of 190th.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. I mean, and once we get them off the road,
Oh, it's not a hazard in any way, shape, or form, but it's a big tree that fell right into the ditch, and it was on the farmer's land in his yard, actually.
I mean, they still create a hazard if somebody would have it off the ditch right there, so they won't leave them there.
You know, they'll be right, it's right along, but it is in his driveway too, so the tree's here and the driveway's there.